Salve, salve, guitar community. Here we are for one more short lesson, and this lesson goes specifically to those of you who are trying to play a little bit of bossa nova. Now, it's hard for me to teach bossa nova because I grew up with that, and I don't know, but when you grow up with something, I've been playing bossa nova since I'm 12. It's something that comes very natural. So it's hard to break it down in talking terms, but I'm gonna try. I'll be giving you one bossa nova rhythm pattern to work on the right hand, and just a little few other tips that might help you if you're trying to start the study of bossa nova. So, with no further ado, let's go on the guitar journey together. So, before I even start giving you the pattern, the secret to playing bossa nova well is, and not just bossa nova, but any genre of music, is listening. You know, and start with the classics. If you haven't heard an album by Joe Beam, Stan Getz, and João Gilberto, you haven't really heard bossa nova, in my opinion. Start there. João Gilberto, for those that are not very familiar with his music, his guitar technique style, he's not a soloist by any means, but he kind of gave a specific touch to how bossa nova should, I want to say should be played, but his style is definitely something that is very known. So if you're doing something as simple as a Girl from Ipanema, olha que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça, ela menina que vem e que passa num doce balanço, caminho do mar. It's a very simple touch. Brazilian music in general is very gentle. It's kind of a speaking, talking. That's why you find Brazilian music in elevator all the time. But the pattern that we're going to be working today consists of, you're going to do it in two different ways. First of all, you're going to divide in a pattern of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. You're gonna do that pattern over and over and over, and I'm gonna walk with you where you should place your thumb and the rest of your hands. Okay, so with no further ado, next video is gonna work on that. Okay, so I moved the camera a little bit so you can kind of see my right hand better. And again, to start with, forget about your left hand. Okay, and we're gonna do is, let's think about the pattern that we're learning. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Translating to the guitar will sound something like this. The way you're gonna divide, you should be seeing on the screen right now. You're gonna start with both thumb, I, and A together. So I'm gonna call that plus. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. One more time, very slow. You're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. And then you repeat over and over. So if you're going for a little while, you're gonna be doing something like 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Hopefully that will make sense. In the next section of the video, I'm gonna show a little chord progression that I'm using to practice this. Okay, and I think, like anything, like if you think of music when you're learning something new as some kind of you building endurance, control over your movement. So I'll be doing the same chord progression for about a minute or so. So after you're comfortable with the chord progression and with the rhythm itself, practice with me doing this exercise with you. It should help you. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Well, thank you for watching this video. At the end of the last section of the video, I started with the same pattern that I taught you, and then I move on to other things. This is just the beginning. To make bossa nova interesting, you gotta create your own bossa rhythms, and that only comes by listening. The more you listen, the more you get familiar with this type of music. You're gonna be able to create spaces, create your own routines with the right hand. And once you develop a routine that you like, expand on that. But that's the beginning of bossa nova. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me via email. You can check out my website. Otherwise, again, stay flame, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Ciao!